Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start the video, which is actually going to be a really important one because it tells you what the new patch is going to come out with, plus the KR live stream announcement, remember to go support your boy. We are almost through Season 7. We've got ourselves about 13 days, maybe about 2 weeks, maybe a little less, to get you 6 codes, plus a 7th exclusive code when that comes out. Will be also handed off to you guys, which most likely will be Essence Stone. So click that support button, and without further ado, guys, let's go check out the video. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another SLA video. It's your boy Payne. Welcome to the KR livestream preview, which we have a lot to talk about. Now, before we go on with the preview itself, don't forget, guys, the activity funds is coming. A brand new level increase will be occurring, so make sure you are saving up as much as you can. You guys can see 210 minutes, and I'm continuing to go on. So if you are looking to finish up your dailies, I highly recommend, just in terms of missions, just do everything else outside of, I'd say, probably claim activity funds. Everything else is valid, so just keep focusing on that, and you guys should be fine. A lot of people have been asking, should I save? Now, this only really applies to you if you are not level 100, right? So at level 100, just keep claiming, keep getting your levels. But anyone like a level 100 or you know, almost at the point of level 100, I would start saving. We've got about a week, a little less than a week before the actual maintenance. The maintenance happens on Thursday, roughly around 1 a.m. It's already Thursday now, so a little, like I said, a little under 24 hours. Okay, so let's talk about what we have to expect. Remember that Kanae and Essel are going to be expiring at the same time. That's important to notice. So 6 days, 11 hours. 6 days, 11 hours. So if you're still looking to build the fire team, this is the time to do it. I personally think if you have not built the fire team already, it's time to focus on the next meta shift, but totally up to you. We all know that things are going to change. All right, now here's what's happening. So this is going to happen March 11th at 7 p.m. So it's going to be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. So I'll be awake at 4:45 running the live stream. You guys know how we do. We're going to have probably June translating. If not, we'll have an AI translator. Either way, we'll have it fully translated for you. So please join the community. Come join me for a lot of cool things, including some codes and other things that will be going down. So first off, broadcast, again, as mentioned, broadcast content. Update notice for March the 13th. That's when the update itself is going to happen. So keep that in mind. New Hunter, Goto Ryuji will be revealed. So remember, the one thing with this, the KR does, they don't reveal the kit, they don't reveal any percentages, they don't actually reveal the skills. All they reveal is the character's looks, their costume usually, whatever skin that comes out with them, plus their animations. But that's as far as it goes. So we're not going to know much about his skills or anything until we get to the Sharp live stream, which will be the following day, right before the maintenance happens. Okay, so don't expect any Goto Ryoji actual kits until then. New story, Yogmont preview is going to be coming out. Now remember, this is the hidden story, so this is actually going to be found within the storyline itself. So if we go to game modes, brand new story, it's going to be a hidden chapter. Remember how they had hidden chapters here? Right there, you guys can see this is the Deimos hidden chapters. So we're going to have another hidden chapter open up. Luckily, this will actually give us more tokens and custom tickets. So a little bit more trophies, a couple more essence stones, and some more resources along the way. So this is always a good thing. And then we have, of course, new weapons and shadow preview. The shadow preview, as I mentioned in the last March update, is going to be Bestie. We don't know what she's going to bring. She may bring defense penetration, she may bring damage increase, she may bring something completely brand new, but it's very exciting to see a new shadow in there, which also means for anyone who's a whale or a spender or somebody who's been saving, your shadow army now will grow even further, so that's something to save your traces for, right? I know a lot of people have been converting the traces into weapons, but this is a good time to start saving your traces because a new shadow will be appearing wherever on the screen, and then your total army will increase as well. So army level over here will increase, and then which will allow you to actually further your army total power as well. So that's going to be a big one for a lot of people, especially whales who have been looking to increase their total combat power, right? So that's going to be a big one. And then, of course, the weapon, as discussed in many different streams or videos, this is supposed to be, I'm going to use the word supposed to, be a hybrid wind weapon. So hybrid DPS, hybrid buffing. So hopefully something that complements either DKL or DKD and not a standalone weapon again. So that'll be a nice buffing weapon, kind of like the Golden Tail Fox is for the staff, or, you know, Moonshadow Daggers is for any dark weapon, or Plum Sword is, right? So we'll see how this weapon looks. So save up your tickets. I'm personally have been saving up quite a bit on my free to play, and pay to win I've got over 1,000. So very excited for that weapon. I'm actually pretty excited if it's win too, because my win team's fairly strong. So hopefully we do see Goto being a very valuable unit to the win team if he is in fact win. And King raid preview. Now this is important. So the raid preview actually is going to, I think, be two different things. I don't know if they're going to keep the Ant Queen anymore as the guild boss. That actually may change. We may see a brand new guild boss be released instead, right? Because this is another 6 days and 11 hours. So I think she's going to be gone. And what we've always wanted is we wanted Ant King to be a boss. Instead of being WOBL, they decided to make him a guild boss. So I assume he's going to be the next guild boss, which may function way differently than the Ant Queen in regards to like Kanae being powerful. We may see Goto Ryoji being, ironically enough, the one to actually cause some damage, but we'll have to wait and see how that works. So this is most likely going to end, and we're also going to obviously see this boss or the Ant King be part of the next final raid, right? And this is what they're referring to as raid, just so everyone's aware. It's not like a new mode. It's literally this with whatever's going on, right? So that's going to be happening as well too. Keep that in mind. I have 4 tickets here that I forgot to use. Damn, that's a waste. And then of course we have introduction of additional growth factors. So this is ways to like increase your power. So I know a lot of people are like, hey, you need A5s, A10s to do content. So up to normal mode, that's not necessarily true. Some normal modes can be done using lower end hunters. And this is what they're doing purposely. They're having different ways of gaining combat power, and additional growth powers or additional growth abilities is a great example of that. They're going to have real-time Q&A with hunters. We're obviously the hunters. Introducing exciting spring outing events, so brand new spring event, the Valentine's Day event's going away, and they're revealing a redemption code reward for hunters who watch the broadcast. So make sure you're there. We have the best codes usually for that specifically, so that's going to be a pretty big deal. So make sure you're there, guys, live, and we will be covering everything regarding the brand new content that's coming out. And also don't forget, there's going to actually be a brand new event as well too, for a login event, which is fairly important. So shout out to Flawless for putting this for me here. I'm going to share it with you guys. Right here, hold on, let me put it up. Boop, boop, there it is. And then this is the event. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and maximize this. So starting tonight, going until the end of the week. So we should actually see this in our mailbox. Let me just go to my mailbox right now, right here. There you guys go. So 10 keys to get yourself more artifacts, crafting stuff once you complete this, and then of course 20 advanced mana crystals. I'm going to save that for a second. And then the next one coming up, sorry, let me go through this, is going to be legendary burning blessing artifact selection chest ×2, so you get to select it, and then gate ×3, and then essence stones ×2000 is coming as well. Dungeon mission unity keys again, legendary burning curse artifact set chest 2, so those 2 selection chests there. Weapon enhancement gear ×10, dungeon mission keys again, advanced mana crystals, legendary burning greed, and then gate keys, and then lastly dungeon mission keys again with enhancement gear. Why are they doing this? Well, because of the 2 events that are going on, right? So you need to use your keys for both the 2 events, 2 different keys, of course. The dungeon exploration event is going to be beating the dungeons, and this will be more than enough. They're giving you more than enough to get every single one of these. That gives you 3 tickets total here. And then of course the craft artifact here is what you will do with these tokens. And then the gate exploration one is for gates to get yourself the hunter upgrade reset tickets, which many people will use. Some people won't. It's useless for whales, to be honest. You guys have way more than enough resources, or I guess I'm part of that category on my whale account. But for free-to-play players, it's actually pretty useful. So for me personally, as I mentioned in my yesterday video, I will be resetting 2 units. I'll be resetting Sa and probably Akari. And then I'll be moving on and saving that stuff for Goto and Surin, or again, the first year anniversary unit, whenever that unit decides to drop, right? Sometime in May for sure, with the brand new WOBL. And hopefully that unit's actually going to be useful for that WOBL, unlike Thomas, who was actually pretty useless for the newest one. Not useless, he wasn't that good for the newest one, or at least he wasn't as good as he should have been. All right, guys, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.